Your business is on Facebook and Twitter, so do you really need a Tumblr blog? During our visit to the company's headquarters, I talked to their media evangelist, Mark Coatney, to find out how you can get started to build your brand or business. First thing, tell me about the biggest benefit for a small business to use Tumblr.
Well, I think the biggest benefit is the fact that Tumblr is a platform that gives you complete freedom of expression about your business. So you can make your page look and do anything you want. You know, order forms or advertising or your signage or anything like that. So it gives you a lot of flexibility in ways that other kind of things like say Facebook or Twitter don't do, because it allows you again to look and do exactly what you want it to do. So that's a big benefit. The second benefit is the fact that because again, like say Twitter or something like that, you're able to people are able to follow your business. So you can generate a lot of people who are kind of repeat viewers, people who don't have to seek you out, but can, if they choose to follow you, then all your information comes to them, easily and quickly.
So for someone who is new in this space and they decide, okay, I'm going to build a beautiful Tumblr blog and then sort of wait for things to happen. It doesn't happen so easily like that. I can't just build it and they will come. They will find me.
Right.
So how, as a small business owner using Tumblr, can I build that following? Can I get people to know that I exist? Can I get them to really interact with me on my blog?
Right. Well, the best way, the organic way that all the best Tumblrs do is that you find other people who are blogging about things that are of interest to you and your customers. So, say for instance you are, have a hardware store in Wisconsin. What you want to do is look for other people who kind of do things. And it doesn't have to be about hardware, but people on Tumblr who that you recognize as people who would be of interest to your customers, and start just following them. Start by reblogging them. Start by kind of communicating with them. As on Tumblr, if someone follows you, you get a notification that someone has followed you. So often, most of the time, if you see someone's following you, you will click back and check them out. So one way to announce your presence is to start following good people.
Similarly, if you're at a cocktail party, don't just stand in the corner waiting for people to come to you. Go up and chat with them.
Introduce yourself to the community, and I think that's the main key. Is really and there are other things that you can do. Tumblr is a very visual medium, so the more things that you do that are visually driven, those are things that people typically reblog. So interesting visuals do very well. A lot of Seatown in Williamsburg does a Tumblr that really is just pictures of their new specials, but it's very visual. It's very here's our new roast, or something. So if you have beautiful photography of the things that you're doing, put that out there, and that again gets people to reblog and talk about it because it's this amazing image. So don't be wordy is not necessarily good, but image driven is really good.
Image driven, okay. And then it's also about constant engagement, so it's about keeping it fresh.
Right. So, which doesn't necessarily mean that you have to blog 20 times a day, or even because, again, one thing about being a participating member is that good Tumblrs reblog other people's stuff. So, if you see something that is not necessarily something you've done, but something that your followers would also enjoy, to put that out. So, you want to make sure you have something to say. You don't want to be, obviously, to use your cocktail party example, to be overly chatty, and just talking about yourself, because that's boring. But you want to be an engaged conversationalist, and that brings in people, to follow you.
So if I own that hardware store, maybe I'm looking at somebody who does really great gardening, or a builder in my area who's just done something incredible, and I want to compliment their stuff and show off their stuff. Exactly.
Reblog. If someone has just said, "Here's my new deck" or something like that, shoot that, say that's a great deck, and reblog that, and just talk to them. And again, just same thing. It's all about personal communications in the same way you'd be doing in the real world.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.